Hello everyone, Attack Power here with something I know you've all been waiting for, but some tournament level 2v2s. Let's dive right in. So for those who don't know, there is a 2v2 league going on hosted on the SDL Discord, and this is one of the high-profile games we have here, and this is going to be exciting ones. It's between, this is Gonzo here and SirDaniels versus Farid and Homayoun. So this should be a really exciting match. These are Div 2 and Div 1 players. Of course, we've all heard of Gonzo. SirDaniels, we've seen some of Farid Div 1 this year, Homayoun on Div 2. So we have some awesome players here. And of course, we have a classic 2v2 matchup here. On the right, in the red, on the allied side, we have 84 Strelki on balance for SirDaniels, and Gonzo playing his classic Guard Tank Corp on V for Victory. And on the left here in the blue on the Axis side, we have 20th Panzergrenadier for Farid with Juggernaut income, and Homayoun on 21st Panzer on balanced income. So all the heavy tanks, IS-2s, King Tigers, this is gonna be sick. Here we go, folks. Not even gonna drop, I'm not even gonna try to explain what people are putting down. There's just too much. We see all the attack beacons and everything, and here we go. You know me, I don't play much 2v2, so let's see where advantages can be grabbed. This red flag is quite close, but it's of course down in this ravine here, so it's gonna be, this isn't a river, but my god, it might as well be. Then we have this blue flag, might be grabbed. My god, this is a lot of open space. This is just all open space. Good lord, there's a couple forests down here to work with. A couple light forests here in the middle. Is there any? The only green forest is up here. Wow. All right, guys, if you love this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Steel Division 2 content, and consider subscribing, sorry, and consider hitting up that Patreon if you love what you see. I am going to be hopping around a lot. I don't want to miss any of the action, and there's going to be a crap ton. These maps are huge. Up north, we see our first contact here. OB-25 is picking up on that Panzergrenadier DP. Will it get out in time? Heat shell will miss at max range, as it honestly kind of should. All right, we have snipers all over the place picking on those MG42s. MG42s, well, they're not shooting at the snipers. That's the problem. IG-33 really far back. Here comes a Ju-87 Brook, the ace there. Currently 12-12. No one getting any advantage. I don't even know exactly how you play this one. Panzer Strike goes down out in the open. Double Sapperty Docks in the green forest here, actually, so that's really strong. ZSU M15 in the ravine. Looks like SirDaniels and Gonzo here, both up here, making a nice push. This is going to be really bad, actually. These Sapperty Docks, easily the strongest CQC unit involved in this match. No doubt about that. Everyone pretty defensive down south. North seems to be the place to be. IG-33 activating. I'm assuming spotting out that sniper. This sniper going to go down. This is the Panzer 5-4F. Fuhrer here. This is an interesting unit 21st gets. It's basically a Panzer IV top on top of a Panther hull, kind of. I think this was one of the like prototypes, I believe, for the Panther, if I'm not mistaken. You can correct me in the comments. There's many of you who are World War II buffy way better than me. Double Sapperty Docks up north as well, putting down the smackdown with the MG42 help there and the Stug 4. They should be pretty safe. Stug 4, a nice brick wall to that MCHA. Checking out down south, Valentine just went down to the 88, I believe? Nope. The Martyr 1 Panzer 4 combo there doing the job. Once this Guardia falls, this flag actually will flip over there, and that can be pretty huge. Gonzo with the advantage early here over all other players in his V for Victory, but of course B-phase, he'll be struggling a lot more. MG42 caught up by the Sapperty Docks. This is going to be a big issue there. No reinforcements coming in, though. IG-33 is coming. OB-25 tearing up some of these parts. Supply stands and hop back these the Grenadiers back to here to keep them from getting hit from the front. Sapperty Docks, Gavardi DP coming in as well again. This Panzer 5-4 is actually really good because the 105 millimeters of armor makes it pretty resistant to MCHUDs and T-34s. Down south here, this flag is flipped, and there's not really, there's a Gonzo throwing down a beacon for defense because this is getting broken down really fast. Moving in, we have the really interesting Panzer 39H105 unit you only see in 21st Panzer. Only 40 points, so it's basically a Guerrilla for all intents and purposes. Actually, it's not a Guerrilla. I lied. This is more like a Stu, a cheap Stu 42, so minus the armor, but the same kind of gun. It's a different gun. Okay, fine. It's very unique. All right, this MCHA in this position is going to be an issue. The Stug 4 was forced off. Stug 4 against MCHA right up close. Stug 4 should bounce pretty consistently. The MCHA can pen. Like, let's not kid ourselves. It's not like the Stug 4 is absolutely invulnerable, but it did get the bounce there, and it will finish off the MCHA. That's a major kill there. Now they need some infantry to hold this up because this is a lot of troops, although they can't really get past this Stug 4. Panzergrenadier over the hill here, over the ridge. Down south, Zis 3 coming in. Not going to do much, though. Might even go down to this Panzer 4 SPW combo. Does go down. Big kill there. That's a lot of trouble. This Su-85 is going to really struggle against this horde of armor because we've seen Su-85s and how they do. ISU 152. Ooh, Panzer 5-4 goes down to the IS-2 there. That's a bummer. I just love seeing that unit being played. Flak Panzer T-34. This is a flak villing on top of a T-34 hull. IS-2 has eyeballs on what? The infantry? Oh, probably the IG-33 there. Stug 4 eating up some infantry for lunch. Yummy, 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 yummy. Easy infantry. That IG-33 in a lot of trouble. Su-85, let's see what happens. It did take out the Martyr 1. Did take out one of the Martyr 1s. I'm not sure where, but it should be dead. Because I only see one. And I thought... Oh, no, there are two. I lied. He killed nothing. The Su-85 killed nothing! Panzer 4 getting a pen on that T-30 Su-85. Gonna get its second shot off here. Does get pen, but with both of those, Su-85 goes down. The only thing holding them back is the leader. It's actually a lot of trouble down south there for Red. The Allies struggling right now in that southern front. But up north, they continue to make progress. IG-33 spotting out. It's target-rich. It's a target-rich environment here. Stug 4, though, versus Zis 2. That's gonna be dangerous. That IG-33 going after the OB-25 instead of the Zis 2. See the OB-25 picking off that MG-42. I mean, at max range, the Stug 4 will bounce a fair number of those shells. IG-33 getting involved. Stug 4 continues to bounce. This IG-33 will finish off that Zis 2. Nice kill there. IG-33 is so key in this matchup. Now, this one did go down to the IS-2, ISU-152 combo, I would think. Here's the BAF Tiger. This is a Tiger with, I think it's the Porsche one, right? I'm sure someone can correct me, but I believe it's the Porsche Tiger, like the prototype for the Tiger. That was not, they made like 100 holes. They were so confident that their design would be chosen and it wasn't. So they just ended up slapping random things on these 100mm holes, like, what else did they throw on them? Jagdpanzer. I think one of the Jagdpanzer models is a Porsche hole. 233 goes down. Sorry for the little history lesson there. Valentine getting into the ravine here. We do finally see some Grenadiers getting in, some Grenadier DP, although that's not exactly where you want them, especially against Sapperty Dogs. Stug 4 moving into a position. The IS-2 is still lurking about, though, along with the ISU-152. ISU-152 misses his first shot. Stug 4 backing up immediately. IG-33 killed off on north. That's really bad because, like I said, those are just so pivotal in this matchup. I did not get a chance to look at the deck list before, but now we have an elephant coming in. 21st Panzer with lots of those, and this thing should match up quite nicely to that IS-2, which will really, really, really struggle to pen that at range. Tiger, on the other hand, can definitely get penned at range by the gun of the IS-2, although it will struggle a little. It's pretty invincible to the ISU-152. At least it should be at range. At super close range, the ISU-152 probably will get the pen because it's annoying like that. PE-2 coming in with the bombs there. Gonna hit that Erzatstruppen. The problem is these Erzats are not obviously very strong and will not hold the ground very strong, although they do suck up a PE-2 bombing for nothing. Erzat getting hit. Martyr getting the shot off, but misses. That's a bummer. Erzat's pushing forward. Su-85, though, using APCR. That's bad, because that means it'll take 3 hits to kill this Martyr 1. It did not switch over. There's that second hit, and the Martyr 1 wins because of that APCR. You just got to be careful, folks, with that APCR stuff. It can really screw you when you need it most. Stug 4 really kind of holding the entire northern sector here. Once this M45 is dead, there's not... Well, IS-2. Uh-oh. Dun, 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 dun. Stug 4 backing up. Promise it's going to show its side armor when it does that. The M45 does not get the shot off, though. Okay, the Grenadier does finish off the 45 mil. Elephant moving in here. Coming up to B phase soon. Remember, most players here, other than Gonzo, Gonzo's got a nice number of points here with his V for Victory income. Focke-Wulf down north, south kills off the 45 mil. Now the OB-25 is all left, so the armor is pushing forward. Homayoun playing really well down here. And the problem is, once you're forced out of here, there's really no way to get back up to this flag. Your reinforcement route, you'd have to walk through this forest. It's terrible. So this is a really bad loss down south here. See the 105 targeting up some Gavardia, but I think it's on a hill, so it's not firing. We have off-map now. Nice off-map. Should catch a lot of stuff out. This is a 172, so it's going to do a good bit of damage. A good bit of damage here. IS-2 once again dominating the area now. This Stug 4 has to be careful. It will die to that IS-2 the second it gets spotted. Tiger, what's it spotting? It's got HE on, so it could be shooting any number of infantry. T-34, oh no, it's spotting the Flak Panzer. This is very bad. He does spot it in time. Farid on top of his micro. And there's the off-map, killing the Panzer truck immediately, taking a whole bunch of infantry. Did he slow call it? It does look like he slow called it. Stug 4 going down to the IS-2, that's a rough loss. He really could use some recon to spot off this hill. Still 14-10 here for the Fox clan. Urzat blob pushing in over here too, and he's using these Urzats really smart. Just kind of like stabbing random places. The thing with 2v2 maps, they're huge, right? I'm pretty sure you can play 3v3 and 4v4s on these just fine. So when you only have 2v2, it's a lot of ground to cover and a lot of area to watch. So it's really tough to be everywhere at once. We do see a Königstiger down south. Just notice that. How did I miss that completely? A little, I mean, this might be a misuse of resources. It feels like he could have used it a lot more like in this position here. This down here is pretty locked down, honestly. I mean, he's got tons of Martyr 1s. The only thing I can really contest him is the IS-2, but we've seen 2 of those up north already. And 84th is not like flush with IS-2s. It does have a limit to how many of those it can call in. On the other hand, 3rd Guard, I mean, they got basically infinity. We see some Su-76s. We're now into B phase. IG-18's flowing in. Some recon finally here for Farid. Panzer 4 doing a nice job of holding off these Gavardia. Should be able to bounce AT rifle shells just fine. These Urzats are just meant to suck up troops. Now all these infantry are being deployed to this town. This town has no, like, significant import to all this stuff down south. Now, Homayoun did get pushed out of this flag here. The SG-43 forcing off his Urzat's troop, and Panzergren's coming in, though. Zis 3 out of position right now as it moves into a better position. So that's rough. Königstiger just kind of placed in an area that covers as much as possible. Nice covering of a lot of reinforcement roads there. Back up north here, IG-18 now in. Is holding off these infantry quite nicely. Elephant, Tiger, let's just call it a Super Tiger. I don't want to say BEF or beef. Let's just call it Beef Tiger. It's so beefy. You can check out these 2 massive units. Look at those things. You don't get to see these often. I mean, if you play 10v10s, you see them all the time. For us 1v1ers and such, this is a delightful sight. Off map does get in, so it got its 2 call-ins off. Does this get 3? I never know with the planes. It might survive though. It looks like it's gonna get away. Stug 4 is still invincible with those AT rifles. Leaders coming in, Martyr 1's got Panzer 4, then we have the Beef Panzer 3K. It's a commander. It's a commander, Panzer 3. I'm surprised he's calling it in down here. Ooh, Panzer 4 goes down to the Zis 3. That's a rough loss there. A lot of infantry in here, though. Zis 3 doing some artillerying on these infantry. Panzergrenz, though, will start getting some shots off. Königstiger in an unfortunate spot here, although it can absolutely stop any of these infantry from getting in. Oh, so much ground to cover. We do see double Katusha coming in here for that heavy armor, but the heavy armor has already moved along with the Flak 88. Oh, what an unfortunate strike. Completely missing. I think it chipped the paint on the Beef Tiger there. Still 14-10 though. IS-2 taking out the IG-18. Here comes the Elephant and Tiger, but the IS-2 wants none of that fight. Off-map pushing that off as well. And remember, the longer this game goes, I mean, technically, the Foxes have the better C-phase income. Not by much, but enough. Zis 3 did go down. The ISU 152 doing some ground attacking here to clear out this home down here. I mean, the 14-10, 13-11, there's really no difference, of course. It's a single tick either way. King Tiger spotting some infantry, gonna do a boom. Unfortunately, its HE is really underwhelming. Really not good at all. I feel like the HE on the whatever gun they have was a pack, whatever it is, KWK-43. It's a pack 43. I really think that needs a buff, honestly. Like, the HE damage is, like, laughably bad. Like, when you pay 300 points, or 260 points, or 300 points, or whatever for the massive pack 43, I feel like it should do a little bit more HE damage. I mean, at least the IS-2 actually can kill some stuff with its HE round. Spotting the sniper of all things, that's fascinating. This spot. Oh, okay. That's on a hill. I didn't notice that. I was wondering why I was standing up here randomly. That makes a lot more sense now. I mean, the elephant is basically unkillable from this distance. I mean, it really is. It's technically got more armor than this King Tiger down here, because this is the P version, not the H. So this one's actually a little bit lighter than light being a very generous term. Oh, Saprati being spotted out. 233 chopping through these guys. These are all Saprati. Strafniki, the only one who can, and the DP here, the only one who can deal with this 233. Panzergrenadiers, Pioneers flowing in. We now have some real infantry coming into this town. I feel like these Katyushas need to be a little closer. Like, I mean, he could move them all the way up to here and actually put a good strike down. I don't remember what the minimum range for these guys is. Pioneer, are they in range of their grenade? They are, so they'll get that off, and that'll do some nice damage. The Saprati rocks were killed off, so that's a big loss. These Gravardia DP far less deadly here in the forest. And we have a big gap forming here in points, with the Foxes taking a nice lead. Very impressive, because remember, this is still Gonzo, and SirDaniels is a very good player. And that's not to take away from the Fox's skill, but these are very strong players to play against. I almost feel like, I can't believe, I'm surprised he hasn't pushed the 88 up into like a even further forward position. I'm trying to think, does 84th or 3rd have any real AT planes? I think the answer is no. We do see, the nice thing about the Beef Tiger is it's also commander, so it is helping everything out. Flak 36 up here, triple star will be quite good. He's trying to keep leaders and stuff next to his elephants and things to make them actually as like deadly as possible. Although he looks like he's going to lose this one. He needs a little bit more support here. It's a little light on HE support. Another elephant coming in. It's Ju-87's like never going to get through. I don't understand the point of it. Oh, I see a dead Tiger there. IS-2 catching the King Tiger on its side armor. Oof. And this Panzer IV definitely going to go down here. Wow, what a turnaround there. Very nice. And that opens up this whole southern area. Uh-oh. Danger, danger here. Off-map does get in. Panzer IV getting away because there's nothing to spot for this IS-2, but now he just shot, so he will be spotted now. 233, it's up to him to hold down the... Oh no, he's firing at the IS-2. That is awkward. Oh, he's holding fire. Oh, because he has a efficient shot on, so he's aiming at the IS-2. He's not firing because he's on efficient shot, and he obviously does not have the penetration for that. There is a Pak-43, though, there. That should help solve these IS-2s a little bit. And this IS-2 is the 43 variant, so it's lower armor, which means this Pak-43 will pen it pretty consistently. Zipping up north here, we see Panzergrenadiers holding off some Gavardia DP, but the push up north has really fizzled out for the Allies here. Shook 4 taking a pen from the Su-85, goes down to the OB-25 damage. I don't think that was actually heat. Well, maybe it was heat. There's a Flak 88, gonna hold things off at 2K. Homayoun has actually captured this area in here with the off-map, so nice keeping that 1410. He has lost the south, though. Unless he gets another King Tiger, he's gonna struggle a bit. The Pak-43, though, that will certainly do the IS-2 some hefty damage. I think 84th only has the 1943 variant. Again, I apologize for not checking out the deck list before. That's on me. No, I lied. SirDaniels has a 1944 right there. So I was incorrect. Elephant up close and personal. This feels like a really bad idea. Obviously, these things are no threat to it. Like, none of these things are any threat at all. But this IS-2 at close range can absolutely penetrate this thing. I mean, this is scary. There goes an OB-25. Infantry, Urzat's just meat shielding right now. ISU-152 bounces a shot. Good job for manually targeting the ISU-152. That's the real threat here, because that thing's going to go after his Pak-43s and stuff and kill those, and that'll be absolutely crushing to his ability to kill this IS-2. You can see this Pak-43 already took a crap ton of damage from that ISU-152. So instead of aiming for the IS-2, which is not actually all that dangerous in terms of killing soft targets, he's going after that ISU-152 instead. Great micro play there. Looks like they're planning an attack for this area. Problem is, there is an IS-2 lurking around here. This is not as soft an area as you may think it is. The one thing with the Allies right now, with red side here, they have some artillery built up. This could matter as the game goes along. But this 1410 that's constantly poking away is going to matter a bit more at the moment. Martyr 1's all over the place, and the thing is, the Martyr 1's are great and super efficient responses to these heavier tanks, because they can kill them off for freaking 50 points. They can kill tanks that are 110, 200, and so on points. It's really tough to efficiently trade against them. Martyr 1 getting that kill, and they have 8 APCR shells, which is a lot more than even like a Pack 40 has. Elephant doing all kinds of damage. I mean, it's going to run out of HE shells here soon. IG-33 now in, so we might see some good killing of soft targets. This time, the Katyusha on target, but the Elephant already moving, everyone already moving. Leader now falling back, so he should be pretty safe. Elephant takes almost no damage. 88 goes down, though, to the IS-2. IS-2 is moving in. Will the Elephant engage? It will. All right, we're seeing our first throwdown of those super heavies. In the town, things are getting pushed out again. I don't want to miss this fight. Nope, the IS-2 is correctly backing off and has legitimately no chance at this range. It's easy to see why people always pick Axis when they do 10v10s and stuff, because, yeah, when you're rolling around with Elephants and King Tigers and stuff, IS-2s don't look nearly as impressive. But for us 1v1 crowd people, this thing costing 220 points is a lot better than this thing costing 200. Well, no, it's not that big of a difference, I guess. But this does a lot more, like, it's got more machine guns and stuff. The Elephant is very specific for killing big things. And otherwise, it's relatively useless. Opal Blitz does not get through. 45 mil, nicely positioned here to stop this kind of little dingy push that has very little beef to it. Very little meat. We do see a 172 off map coming in. It's going to do a lot of damage. Let's see if it kills off the AA. That would be the only, like, valuable target here that would be worth really killing. Right now, it's landed nothing there. That's awkward. Saperty goes down, whatever. Yeah, none of this hitting that 37 mil at all. It's pinned it down, but that's whatever. Does kill the leader. Rule of thumb, your leaders will die every time in an off map. Like, they absolutely must die. I don't know why. They're smaller squads, that's why. They're smaller squads, so they take more damage and they die. 1311 now with the town recaptured, but this flag down here, supplying that constant tick down here. Red struggling to find a flag. And blue is just staying on the aggression. And the combo of the 105 and the 88 killing that 45 mil. That's really important, so this opens up this reinforcement route again if he wants to push into this town. Stug 4 should be able to spot out this Valentine 3 just fine because of the Panzergrenadier here. So as long as the Stug turns in time, otherwise the Valentine might actually kill it. Oh, nope, it's on. Oh, no, it's aiming. Valentine fires pretty fast. Nope. Stug turns in time and it will be quite safe at this point. Stug 4 will kill that off easily now. And this flag now getting pressured here. And a flag taken again. Red can just knock at its feet under it. Now another Elephant down south. Farid, and now a King Tiger as well. That obviously a very clean response to this heavy armor down here. These ISU and IS-2 repositioning to try to stop this flag getting captured. What's here won't stop those. A single King Tiger could ruin that whole plan, but another Katyusha strike. These have been, I mean, I think they killed AA. I think they did kill an AA piece this time. Can't really see for sure. They killed supply. I don't see the flak that was here before, but there's still a flak Panzer, so these are still very safe. Nice to see that he moved them up much closer. Panzer 4 is coming in. We do see some artillery now in the form of the SK-18-105s. These are fabulous, super accurate. Going after the IS-2. IS-2 is moved pretty quickly. I'm surprised he's taking such an indirect route to take care of that. Panzer Shrek gonna be an issue, but the Panzergrenadier should be able to kill them. He wants to kill this because he needs this Stug 4 to stay alive. This is like the bulk of his push here. Nope, Panzer Shrek gets away. That's bad. Gavardi DP should easily kill this Panzergrenadier off. And this Panzergrenadier, the only thing holding this flag, oh my goodness, that's so frustrating for him. IS-2, Elephant, taking it on. Here we go. IS-2 running away, but ooh, it misses twice. That is the 1944 variant, so it should be able to survive. Oh, there we go. The Ju-87 actually gets through. Slow clap for him. Didn't think it was possible. We're now into C phase. We see two 122s in, a whole line of Guardias. We see now quadruple Katusha at this point. IS-2 takes a pen from the Elephant. Oof. Should bounce. It should bounce pretty. I mean, it's like a, I don't know, like a 40-50% chance at max range like that. So we'll get a fair number of bounces. This IS-2, though, with its 160 mil armor, not nearly as efficient at bouncing. But that's not what the Elephant's going after. It's going after this IS-2. I mean, yeah, really the only way to beat these things is to double team them and find a side shot. Uh-oh. But now we split. One fell back and the other's still forward. Oh, it kills the Elephant! What a hit! What a hit in a pen! Again, I said from the beginning I thought that was a little too close. But it is now 15-9 for the Foxes. Picking up this flag here, this one down here, and this one in the town temporarily. Now it's gone again. There are more reinforcements coming. A lot of Guardia. Here comes the Katusha strike on the Elephant. But the Elephant's on the run. Beef Tiger, unfortunately, doesn't move right into it. Yee! Nah, it's still looking pretty fresh. The Stug 4, actually, the fresh one, actually took the most damage. IG-33 at close range. Its heat shell could potentially, but not going to do it. And we see it, a push up north developing here. They're sensing weakness. That IG-33 going to go down. Here comes another Elephant. But if that's the only thing only in the north, that's not going to do it. Double Stug 4. These Stug 4s are so fabulous. IS-2 versus Elephant again. Not the best matchup, although there's a second IS-2 taking a side shot there at the Elephant. IS-2 misses. Tiger's getting involved too. There goes down one, the IS-2. Elephant gonna turn. Now this fight is definitely lost for this IS-2 with the side shotting now over. Its only chance was to land that side shot and it did it. Flak Panzer holding off one of the PE-2s, which means the other one will get its bombs off. I don't know how much damage it'll really do. IS-2 takes another pen. Will it be finished here? And it does. Two IS-2s down. Ooh. IL-2s with their AT can't get the job done. Forced off by the Flaks. There's so many airplanes now. They were saving this. This was like a desperate big push air attack. Flak Panzer, though, doing what it does. That flak filling still so strong. Love it. Panzergrenadier finally getting spotted out. It's going to get wiped out here. Lines of Guardia flowing in. One Elephant's not going to do it. We see an IG-18. I'm assuming we will, yeah, defense beacon down. They're going to start pouring in here to try to save this northern position. Down south, I mean, he could push. He killed off the ISU-152. He's got plenty of stuff down here. I mean, you don't know, of course, but still. There's the Elephant, too. I mean, they just have to hold the single tick, but even this central position's looking a little shaky. We do see a Pack 43, and here comes a King Tiger as well, so that'll force off these heavy tanks. Might be able to clear this out and capture this flag more permanently, but now this flag, too, in this town being pressured nicely by the Foxes. Shoebreaker taken out by a Beef Tiger. This M15 under pressure now, on the run. IG-18 trying to hold off these infantry. The problem is there's no more flags over here. There's this one. Oh, there's one here. But that's a long way off. Long way off. Elephant's in with its HE turned off this time. IS-2 out of line of sight, though. Infantry need to bail out of their transports. ISU-152 already took a pen, goes down to the Panzer 4, perhaps? I'm not sure what. The Elephant, I guess? Maybe it was the Elephant. Königseiger takes down the IS-2. Flak 43 getting hit by that ISU-152, but that ISU-152 very much in the range of that King Tiger. And down it goes. Two more heavy tanks gone. Disastrous trade there. And this flag recaptured. Katusha's coming in for all of this nice, beautiful armor here. It's going to finally get a clean strike off on these. Oh, good lord, Katusha suck. I feel like it went in a ring around. Yeah, you can see it. Barely hit. It barely hit where the tanks were. Oh my god, the RNG kicking the balls on that one. Oh. 13-11 still. The 105s being forced off by these 122s. Which is probably the 105s are very good counter battery. All the 122s are very strong as well. Shouldn't say that purely. Beef Tiger versus IS-2, not nearly as good of a fight. Elephant down in the ravine now. Does get eyes on this IS-2. Yak Panzer IV will see it first, but there goes the Elephant shot. Gets its first penetration. Ju-87 making another attempt as it continues to. Credit to that thing, it has not died the whole game and continues to fight on. IS-2 going down there. At this range, the Elephant will penetrate pretty often on these units. It's just basically IS-2 after IS-2. Another IS-2 down here. I'm not even sure what killed that one. What killed that? A Stug 4 from the side, perhaps? Yeah, I missed that one. SirDaniels and Gonzo finally throw in the town, cannot overcome the wall of Axis armor. 29 minutes and 36 seconds. What a match. Let's see here. SirDaniels, Gonzo, 1,800 and 1,400 kills respectively, and Farid and Homayoun, 2,300 and 2,000 kills respectively. So, yeah, you line these up, they're about 1,000 points up. So that, yeah, that's some bad trades there. We see this IS-2 doing a lot of work. I think this was the one up north. Yeah, that stuck around quite a while. Yeah, that's about it. That is about it. Oh, this is all. So all I can see is SirDaniels, and okay, so I'm just seeing SirDaniels, I guess, and Farid Rommel. No, I guess I'm seeing both. I don't even know. Can't even tell. No, we're definitely missing. No, there's the Elephant. There's one of them killing that IS-2. There should have been a lot more Elephant kills. So we're definitely missing some units here. How does it decide what I see? I'm confused how it decides what I see. I'm sure you multiplayer people can explain to me in the comments below, because I don't understand. There's way more Elephant kills on here than one. There's not only one Elephant that killed things. There's no way. And even if it was, this is not the Elephant that killed like at least 2 IS-2s. So we're missing a couple things there. But that was an exciting match. If you guys enjoyed that, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and consider supporting over on Patreon. Thanks a bunch and have a fantastic day.